Variety Club's The Props is an incredible success story. The Props was the very first property industry's awards event in the country, and now, 18 years on, it is still the most prestigious event of its kind by far. Over the years, it's also helped thousands of disabled children and young people by raising millions, literally millions of pounds for variety clubs, easy riders, wheelchairs. Take it from me, The Props is very special indeed. It was launched in 1992 by Neil Sinclair, the previous year's chief barker of the Variety Club, and Ronnie Nathan, one of the charity's vice presidents. They set out to create not just a hugely popular event, but also one which would benefit physically disabled youngsters who need electric wheelchairs. More than 400 people attended that first Props lunch, and the substantial fundraising was underway. The Props has now raised a staggering £6 million, which has not only funded more than 1,500 electric wheelchairs, but also a £250,000 donation towards the Children's Intensive Care Unit at St George's Hospital in South London. This hugely important support changes lives, like this little girl's. Fiercely independent, she just would not be pushed around in a manual wheelchair, so she crawled everywhere. Well, not anymore, thanks to her wheelchair, funded by the Props. This young man's glittering career as a professional rugby player was stopped in its tracks right at the start. A tackle in the first minute of his debut game went badly wrong, and his back was broken. But now, thanks to his state-of-the-art wheelchair, which the Props funded, Matt King can not only once more be part of the game that he loves so much, but can also set himself amazing goals and achieve them. Those goals include completing the Great North Run, being the first person ever to ski whilst using a ventilator, and the first person with his level of quadriplegic disability to complete a full marathon, which he did in New York. And equally importantly, Matt has been able to study and qualify in law, and so build his professional future. This teenager has different goals. She just wants to be ordinary and do ordinary things, and brittle bone disease makes that almost impossible. But her wheelchair, which the Props provided, has made a world of difference. She can now do those ordinary things, and very importantly, can do them on her own. This is all about giving children and young people independence, mobility, freedom and dignity. It's about helping them to build their self-esteem and to achieve. If Daniel Lucker, already a world champion, brings glory home to Great Britain in the 2012 Paralympics, the Props will have played a major part in his success by providing his fantastic Variety Club Easy Riders sports wheelchair.
I'd like to thank the Variety Club Easy Riders for this chair. It's fantastic, and if I win the gold medal it would have been with your help.
It's not just the fundraising that's grown and grown. By 1996 the event was already selling out, with 1,000 people attending and hundreds on the waiting list. In 4 short years, the Props had become the property event. The Props has become a respected and widely known brand, and the Variety Club is now expanding it nationwide, with events already up and running in Scotland, Yorkshire and the Midlands. Other organisations have copied us, but this is still the market leader. It's innovative and inventive, and widely regarded as the most entertaining event of its type. It's incredibly slickly produced and is also very high calibre. A list of recipients of Props awards over the years reads like an industry who's who. To name just a few, they include Anton Bilton, Guy Hands, Trevor Hemmings, Nick Leslau, Sir William McAlpine, Tony Pidgley, Sir John Ritblatt and Gerald Ronson. The Props Awards recognise success in a wide range of categories, from Deal of the Year to Banker, Outstanding Young Property Person and Development of the Year. The opportunity to become the main sponsor of this prestigious event has recently emerged. Apart from the overall benefit of being an integral part of the UK property event and prominently promoted as supporting one of the country's leading children's charities, the principal sponsor of the Props receives the following: exclusive branding in the event brochure and on its cover, And because of the features in it, this is an event brochure which guests, and they could be up to 1,000, do take away with them. In addition, the event brochure is distributed with the Estates Gazette on the Saturday following the event to 35,000 subscribers. The Estates Gazette runs a follow-up feature too. The sponsor's name and logo and acknowledgement of its support are also prominently incorporated in all 4 full-page advertisements for the event in the Estates Gazette. 4 complimentary tables of 10 in premium position, which amounts to an opportunity to entertain up to 40 clients, associates or colleagues at the property event of the year. Being credited as the sponsor of the event's Lifetime Achievement Award and presenting it on stage to the recipient. Having the firm's name and logo incorporated into the staging for the event and into the large projection screens, and so having prominent branding throughout the proceedings. And of course being credited as sponsor in all press releases and all printed and online marketing materials. Other sponsorship opportunities within the event are also available. For example, sponsorship of each of the individual awards. But the main sponsorship is a terrific opportunity for widespread and ongoing principal association with 2 top brands, the Props itself and the Variety Club, in an event which is prominently positioned at the very heart of the property industry, which will be attended by up to 1,000 influential people working in the industry, and publicised to a further 35,000. This is a great opportunity for you to get involved, to achieve really cost-effective publicity throughout the UK property industry, and, most importantly, to be able to help many, many more disabled youngsters. Think about it.